Welcome to AstroVenture, the DSLR astrophotography channel. Hey there, AstroVenturers. Well, here we are coming to the end of the year, and Christmas is coming up, and taking the time to spend it with family. But I decided I'd do a quick year review of some of the photos that I did this year, as well as some of the fails or things I just didn't get to. And so let's go down the roads traveled this year. So first off, let's start over here at Comet ZTF. And with this one, I actually have a couple images here. And I got better as the time went on, but this comet had a nice, beautiful green glow to it. And very proud to add this one to my collection of comet photos. So this one turned out absolutely awesome. Love it. And I wish they could get out there and get some more, but the weather hasn't cooperated. Next up, I've got this image of Andromeda that I did. Not my best. Still needs some work, and I haven't spent the time on this one. But I did get some beautiful, beautiful texture in here within the Andromeda Galaxy. Next up, let's take a look here. This was the Perseids meteor shower. And this is the first time I've actually got a meteor shower to really show up well for me. And I want to say it wasn't a matter of the meteor shower showing up well for me, but a matter of I've gotten better at being able to edit and layer this together. And we do have a video tutorial this year editing the Perseids meteor shower and showing you how to do that. But very happy with this. This is the first time I've ever been able to get this to turn out for me. Next up, this is my Flame and Horsehead Nebula. This one turned out really, really good. I love it. Did do a little bit of over processing here in the Flame, but I could always revisit this one. But I was really happy with the sharpness of how the Horsehead came out in this one. Next, let's see here. This one is IC 1805, and it is the, if I remember correctly, this is the Heart Nebula with the fish head. And this one turned out really well, and I shot this one up in Huntsville, Utah. And with this particular image, the skies there are really, really nice. And because of that, I was able to get this to show up well. And so, quite happy with it. And let's continue on. The next one here. This year I did do a bit of solar photography. And this particular image that I shot, well, you can just really see all of those sunspots that are there. And we're, if I remember correctly, I want to say we're coming to the end of the 11-year cycle where it's very, very active. And this one here, this is the Whirlpool Galaxy. Turned out really nice, lots of clarity in it, and part of that is I'm just getting better with my editing over time. Maybe one of these days I'll shoot another video going over some of my earliest stuff. And then this one here is NGC 7000, the North American, North America Nebula. The North America Nebula. And with this one, I just wanted to, zoom in your face. There it is. And really happy with this. I like this. And, lots and lots of color in there. Next up, this would be the Orion Nebula that I shot last year in February. Hoping to get it this year. Right now it's up high. It's showing up nice and early, but boy, the clouds have been kicking my butt. So I'm hoping to revisit this one and see if I can't shoot this a bit wider and capture some of the dust clouds that are out and around. I'm really happy with how the nebula itself turned out, but I would love to get some of the outer dirt and dust. Moving on from there, Spaghetti Nebula. This was another year of failure. No matter what I do, I just can't seem to get the spaghetti to come out. I really think I'm going to have to head to some really dark skies at some point because, once again, just another failure. And I'm sure I'm pointed in the right direction, but it's a really tough one. You do need to shoot with an astro-modded camera, and it is a very large target. But I continue to fail at this one, and this one is just kicking my butt. I'm not sure what this is over here, but who knows. Anyway, one of my failures. Wizard Nebula. Yeah, this is another one of my failures, and apparently I failed at even being able to spell nebula correctly. The Wizard Nebula. I've gotten some images, some better than this, but it's one that I just can't seem to pull off. It's eluding me. So a bit of a nemesis here. Next up, this one here. This is a video clip that I shot, and you can see the Big Dipper here. And I did this because I was wanting to learn how to do a time lapse like this. So this was shot from my backyard, just watching the Big Dipper move around, and it was pretty cool. And these high layer clouds came in, and I was quite happy with it. Moving on from there, it looks like I am, let's see here, looks like I am through everything that I wanted to share this year. In here somewhere, I am missing, what am I missing? I am missing some. Let's come back around here. I knew there was more here. Okay, Dumbbell Nebula. This one turned out. This one here, I've just really, as I've gotten into darker skies, better editing, I've started to pick up more of this red in the Dumbbell Nebula. Let's see here. This is Goblin Valley, Utah. Absolutely gorgeous down there. And I went out there and shot this image, and the light that I was using had a particular blue cast to it, which was great for the point and purpose of trying to get it to show up in the night sky. But if you've ever been to, or if you ever want to get to some really dark skies, you can head down there to Goblin Valley. These stones, the goblins, are absolutely unreal. And there is quite a bit of the sky glow. This is something like 2-3 a.m. and you can see all this green glow that's there. And absolutely amazing place. Beautiful foreground for shooting. So there you go. And this one here, IC405. And this would be the Flaming Star Nebula along with the tadpoles. And I like it. Need to shoot this some more. Need to revisit this with some editing and see if I can improve upon this one. This one here, Lagoon and Trifid Nebula. I shot this one from down there in that Goblin Valley area, and I've never picked up this blue in here before. I don't have an answer for you as to why. Maybe it is always there, but boy, being down there in those truly Border 1 dark skies, absolutely gorgeous. Love this image. This would be the Pinwheel. And I was quite excited with this one because of the fact that, and like so much of the world, let's see here, right there in the center, well actually let me move this. I'm going to put it at the end of the magnifying glass. Right there, that is the supernova that came out in May, and this was kind of all the hit with everybody chasing it, but right there at the end of the stick there. And so just make that a little bigger. So there you go. So yeah, that was such a cool event. That showed up in May. It was there for a couple months, and then it's faded away since. Moving on. Oh yes, can't miss shooting the Eclipse, and so that was absolutely awesome. Loved that one. The place that I was at was so unbelievably remote, and it was so cool because I was literally right down the center line of the eclipse, and the closest person to me was a quarter mile away. So that was absolutely awesome. And then Triangulum Nebula. This is one that I shot and I just haven't got around to editing. So I need to get around on that one, and some point in the future there'll be an edit video coming along on the Triangulum. Northern Lights. Yeah, I was excited on this one. And we really don't see them very often, but the sun has been so incredibly active this year. And this is actually, I want to say it was something like 2 o'clock in the morning. Happened to have this beautiful, picturesque barn sitting out there. And just the colors just glowed. Now, I wish that I could have got some of the dancing colors that you see on other Northern Lights, but hey, I'll take what I can get here. This green and this magenta, it was amazing. And here we are back at Comet ZTF. So there you go. That would be my year in review of both some of my successes and some of my failures. Looking towards next year, I am really hoping to spend a little more time learning learning some software, and this time I also want to take a trip heading north rather than south and see if I can't find some other interesting places to shoot from. And the reason I'm going north as opposed to south is because less populations, even though south would be better as far as some of the targets they would like to go after. But, hey, I want to get to those darker skies. So who knows? In the comments below, I'd love to see some of your images as to, or I'd like to hear about some of your images that you were able to capture, and some of the targets that maybe kicked your butt and you failed on. But I would love to see the images over on our Facebook group, Astroventure DSLR, and come on in there and and share. I'll probably post these up too. Actually, I will post them up over on Astroventure, and I would love to hear from you guys and what you shot, what kicked your butt, and what some of your goals for next year. So, until next time, guys, I wish you clear skies and uneventful nights.